Good evening, y'all. So it is probably like 11 o'clock, and I'm just trying to get some rest because I have to wake up and go to another journalism event, which I'm pretty excited about, but I'm also like pretty nervous about it too because it's just, I don't know, it's just like nerve-wracking to be interviewed by another journalist. As a journalist, sometimes it's just like, I don't know, I'm so used to being the one asking the questions and not so much like answering. But I did get a list of questions ahead of time. um yeah, so I kind of know what I'm getting myself into, but at this current point I just didn't get a lot of notice about this, so I'm like having to prepare in a short time span. So I think what I'm gonna do is just try to wake up like a little bit earlier before I have to leave out, because I have to be at my location at like 12:30. So I need to leave here at like 10:30, but I'm gonna leave at like 9:30 ish, just so I can be way, way ahead of the game. So I think by like 9:30, if I, ooh, hold up. See, because that ain't sounding right, because that sounded like me waking up at 7. I really do not like the sound of that. I might have to, we might have to rework that. I might say that I'm gonna leave at 10. Because I don't wanna have too much like free time that I gotta kill when I get down there, and then it's like I don't want to be like cutting it too close. So I'm gonna rework that a little bit. I think I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave at 10, and I'm probably going to wake up at 8, because something about waking up at 7, that just didn't even sound right. I didn't even sit right in my spirit when I said that. So we're gonna go with me getting up. Child, we're gonna go with me getting up at 8, so that just kind of gives me a time. I'm gonna plug all my electronics in and stuff like that, and I know what I'm wearing, so that's a great start. Hair pretty much done. I'm gonna do some makeup, so I'm gonna be like an hour to get ready, and then an hour to just kind of make sure everything is in place. And I'm gonna try to vlog. I'm trying to tell y'all now a little bit so that I can focus, because that's what happens. It's like I just get so in the moment of what I'm trying to do that I don't pull my phone out, or I don't think to like vlog in that moment. I just be so caught up. So I'm trying to give y'all something more. So yeah, so I am planning as of now to wake up at 8 and do all of that. And I think that'll give me enough time, and then it will also cut out a lot of like anxiety, because if I have like a lot of free time surrounding something I'm nervous about, it's just not gonna go well. But one thing to my advantage, I'll tell y'all, one thing about me, I will not oversleep for something that I'm extremely anxious about. It just ain't no way. Like the way my anxiety is set up, it just ain't no way. Like I'm gonna be up, like my natural body alarm be up, because it's like it's like if I go to sleep like, girl, you got this going on tomorrow, you don't got to worry about me getting up, because I'm thinking about it the whole time I'm asleep, and I don't have no problem getting up. Like I jump up when I know I got something, so not worry about that. But yeah, pretty much, y'all, I got invited to basically work on a project where I'm going to be interviewed by some students at my college journalism program. So I think that's like really an honor to be able to like go back to the college I graduated from and work with the students from like my field. And I don't know, like that's really awesome to me. Like I don't know, and they're just like, they're so sweet and like saying thank you for the opportunity to work with you. And I'm just like, wow, like, oh my gosh, like I literally was just a journalism student here like not too long ago. And I won't get into everything like right now, but I had a very unique journey through that program, And I will say that I was not always the most supported because I just felt like I just had an unconventional approach to journalism. I always did. And I don't know that that was always appreciated in that setting. So, yeah, it's interesting that my work has kind of spoken for itself to a point to where current students are locating me as someone that is, you know, I don't know what the word is. I don't know what to say. I don't know what they I don't know. Something about what I'm doing, something about my work is serving as magnetism to people right now. Something about my work. So I'm just going with it. I just let my work speak for itself, and that's exactly what it's been doing for about the past year since I think it's Jupiter went into my 10th house. I ain't had too much to worry about in the realms of like advancement and career and recognition. Yeah, I really enjoyed that placement. And the thing is, like, that's a placement that's worked well for me, and it's in retrograde, I believe, right now. So it's not even in that position anymore for right now, but it will go back. So it's kind of like those rewards for the seeds that was already planted from that transit already. Like, I already received like a great deal of those, and they didn't necessarily stop like once the planet went retrograde. So I'm just like, girl, what's it gonna be when Jupiter goes back into your 10th house? Once Jupiter goes direct again, like them rewards is probably going, sweetie. And my Saturn return is coming up because your girl is 27 years of age. So Saturn return is right around the corner. So it's going to be time to reap the rewards or reap what I've sown in terms of my life's work thus far. So, hey, I ain't worried, especially what I'm seeing. And I know I put in the work. So, yes, tomorrow is going to be kind of those themes, like just feeling highly achieved, feeling really inspired. I really need to get out of this imposter syndrome I be having because it's like when these opportunities are presented and stuff like that, like I'd almost be like, are they sure me? And I shouldn't have that because I have like dedicated my life's work to writing for real. And it's just like, I should not be surprised that there's some level of reward that comes from like working on your craft and presenting your craft. Like, girl, what did you expect to happen? So yeah, and I ain't gonna get into it, but I was watching that Disney movie last night with my sister, Read It and Weep. I used to really like that movie, but I couldn't really tell you the plot or nothing until like I went back and watched it last night, and I was like, that's interesting because old girl really blew up because her high school journal got published and the whole school found out about it, and then she ended up getting a book deal and blowing up and becoming famous. Ain't it crazy that I seen that last night? I don't know, that just made me think like your writing really can, like if you really focus on your craft of anything, not just writing, but and you got that natural talent and it's just something about you and it's just destined, like nothing can stop you, like nobody can stop your trajectory, like especially when you know it and you believe in yourself, child, can't nobody stop you. So I don't know, it just I've been getting a lot of those themes. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. That's why I'm trying to like get my energy together, not just about like the questions that I'm gonna be asked, because I really do got to think about those responses, because I just know like journalism person, like you just know, like you just know the process, and you just wonder like, what are they gonna how are they gonna craft my words, just it's just things you think like that as a fellow journalist. But then it's just like where we're gonna be doing the interview at, I'm not too familiar, so it looks like the School of Journalism has, I don't know, advanced in some way, or they've expanded in some way is what I mean to say. So I'm excited to see. Yeah, it's just cool. I always said I wanted to get to a point where I was traveling for business, traveling for purpose. And I've been doing that. Like, I've been doing that for sure. Like, every time I've gone for some kind of trip, I've made sure that there was some level of like networking or content creation, or just some kind of project I've made sure was on the other end of wherever I was traveling to. So looking forward to that. I'm looking forward. I got my outfit together, y'all. I hope it comes out cute. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna take y'all with me. So I just was kind of giving y'all a little gist. So the interview is centered around my experience as a journalist, my experience writing for Black by God, just my passion for journalism. What are the things I'm working on? Just me as a journalist, kind of where I'm at as a journalist right now. So I'm excited to get into those kind of things in the interview, because it's not like much I have to prepare for, because it's just me being me. But yeah, I kind of told y'all the reasons. I have some anxiety, but I'll be okay. But yes, y'all, I'm about to get ready to go to bed now so that I can get up at this crazy time that I mentioned. I hope that I can make it, because even if I go to bed a little bit now, it's like I might still get up before then. I want to be prepared, y'all. I just can't stress it enough. But I also want to get my rest. So I will talk to y'all in the morning, and we'll get this crazy process started. See you guys. Good night. Bye. Hi, everyone.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you all for inviting me. I'm excited.
We're having a little bit of technical difficulties,
Okay.
but we're hurrying.
No, please, you all are no rush. I'm off today, so do whatever y'all need to do.
Thank you.
Why did they make you do all work?
So are you all technically in class right now?
This is outside of my class.
Outside of class, doing classwork outside of class, you know what it is.
Okay, I got it.
I'm just here. This is my project.
Do you all mind if I'm recording you? I'm just okay. Good.
Are you getting in trouble?
I hope y'all not get in trouble.
Teachers got our back.
Seriously, what
People became our
There's more light stands. Just go tuck right in the screws.
That is a mean lens.
Yes, it is. Very yes.
Never heard about that. I think I made it warmer.
it looks blue.
It does look blue. It's
I think
definitely.
yours is like still white and this one's not.
Oh, this looks
Oh.
pretty as shit.
Still looks what?
Pretty as shit. The qualities.
Oh, I thought you said it looks.
No, like pretty.
Oh, okay.
It still looks really dark.
Everybody knows.
I'm here for it. I get all the knowledge. So,
I remember that from our teacher's class, yeah.
explain it again, please. Oh, yeah. So.
Hey y'all, so I just got me an iced coffee, and I found what I think is about to be the perfect spot for me. Not me looking around talking about it's the perfect spot. I think it's gonna be a pretty good spot for me to just decompress and tell y'all about everything, because I've been trying to give y'all more like in the moment type footage and stuff like that. So yes, where do I even start, y'all? So before I even get into it, like I ran after I finished knowing how to do it. I ran on campus to visit my friend Shane in his office. Now Shane, like, it's a long story, y'all. I can't even for real get all the way up into it because we would be in this car all night. But Shane is one of my mutuals. Despite us living in the same area, going to the same college, we've never met in person. So today was the first day we got to meet in person, and hopefully we're gonna make a thing out of it, because I mean, I'm just so happy to see my friend. And not only like just to see my friend, but it was just nice to see him in his element, his new office, living his best life. It's just nice to see him in this position because this is the first time we're meeting, and it's like you're in an elevated state, and you know, things are going well for you. I'm meeting you at a good vibration, so that was awesome. But anyways, y'all, the main reason for teaching. Okay, first of all, before we get into that, why would I ever not bring another outfit? It is hot down here, y'all. I just got my interview outfit. Like, I didn't pack nothing else. Like, I wish I would have at least brought a t-shirt. A t-shirt would have got me through because I got sandals on, y'all. But a t-shirt would have got me through is all I can say, because as y'all can see, I have on like this long sleeve shirt, and I have on like black dress pants and then sandals. So girl, we could have got away. We could have got away with a t-shirt, honestly. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not gonna be out here much longer. I'm gonna head on back home. I don't have a purpose right now after I've wrapped everything up, so I'm just gonna head home. So yes, the interview went well. It was so nice to go into this space that I guess the journalism school has expanded to, and just to see how things have developed since I graduated. Like, they've moved them to an entirely different building for some of the classes that I was taking, and they just seem a lot more technologically advanced. They just seem to have a lot more I don't know, I guess just technology in general at their disposal than what we did. We had a good setup, but it seems like they've expanded. So, I mean, that is awesome. I really came in, I felt like a noob, for real. Like, even though I was like older than them and I graduated from this, you know, same school years ago, it's just like, this is a new world to me. So, you know, I just came in open-minded, and I'm not gonna go so in depth about like the difference between print journalists and broadcast journalists. Just think somebody that out of necessity has to dress up every day, and you know, they just dress up every day, versus somebody that don't be on camera and can really just chill when they're reporting. I'm more in the print realm, y'all. Like, I'm not used to being behind the camera or being perceived in that way. Like, when people perceive my journalism, they're just like solely perceiving my words. Like, when somebody is perceiving like a broadcast journalist or someone like that, like, they're perceiving their whole look, their demeanor, how they're coming off, are they speaking well, like they up against a lot. I mean, we're up against our own, you know, challenges in print. Like, when you have, like I said, when you're in print, your work has to speak for itself. So certain imagery that you could showcase through broadcast with like actual visuals, we have to create those visuals with our words. Like, we have to create imagery for our readers so that they can connect to our story. So period. So what I'm saying is that I'm not used to being on the other side of the camera. I'm pretty shy, to be honest. So, I mean, even like the way I've been talking on here, it's been a lead up to it. Like, I had to get to a point to where I would feel comfortable. I'm really a private person too. So, I mean, this has helped me a lot, like treating this like a video journal. But I get off topic, but sorry y'all. So anyways, yes, they were more in the realm of production with journalism from what I could tell. And I'm print, I'm producing written work. I'm not producing like a whole, edited, recorded product. Like, I'm just giving you words. So it was so much fun and so interesting to see them, navigating all this technology and making sure the lighting was this, making sure this setup was set up right, and telling me here, and this needs to be coming from this, and the sound is to check the sound. Like, it was very fascinating because I have only, very limitedly worked, is that a word, limitedly worked in that kind of production realm. I'm technological, but the pressure that comes with that kind of work, sometimes I'm technological when I can take my time and sit and figure stuff out. Not when I got like a product I need to produce in a certain amount of time, and if this doesn't work or if this technology fails, there's some consequence. Don't put me under that kind of pressure. That's why I got out of it. And it was just fun. Like, they asked me some questions just about how I got into journalism and while like writing for Black by God, and I mean just pretty much my connection to journalism, and currently and past, I guess I would say. So it was a cool interview. It was easy. I did, of course, prepare for it. I reviewed the questions, and I did come up with some responses like in the neighborhood of what I want to say. But I was also like, girl, you might need some media training, because I don't know if it's like I'm shy. It's like I can ask anybody. Like I'm an exceptional journalist. Like when I'm the one in control asking the questions, but when I'm on the spot, girl, I don't be know it. It's like I speak well, I can say, but it's just like, girl, sometimes I'll just be nervous. Am I saying the right thing? So I don't know, y'all. I'm about to hit the road. I'm not even gonna eat up here. I thought about stopping in Charleston, like an hour away, but I kind of just want to push through and just go home and see what's waiting on that side. I might also work on some stories for Lady Fork at that point too when I get home, but I don't know yet. But yeah, it was a good trip, y'all. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I'm about to head out and we'll talk on the other side. Bye. All right, y'all. So about a week has passed, and the gang from Marshall asked me to come back to film some B-roll for the project we started the week prior. So I just got up out of bed and started to get myself together, cleaned up a little bit, because my space was just looking very crazy. Like, it was not looking like I was heading anywhere anytime soon. So I was just trying to get organized, mostly so I could get mentally organized for real. Trying to pick which bag to take, y'all. Like, my stuff was just all over the place, and I'm so particular about, you know, what I'm trying to carry out for the day, like what I'm gonna use, like down to the bag, like insane like that, to where it's down to the bag. Of course, packing my laptop up, because you just never know what you could get into as a journalist, for real. Yeah, just grabbing some different things I might need throughout the day, like my tripod. As you can see, I just dumped my whole entire purse out to start from scratch because it was such a mess. Testing out my taser, babe, because you just never know. Just cleaning, just getting things back to where they need to be. And here is the outfit I wore for the second day of shooting. I really like this necklace and the color combo. And this was me. My niece and my sister are going with me. I'm so excited. And we finally made it back to Huntington. And yeah, I was ready to work. Got back to the workspace and pretty much was just chilling for real while the gang got everything set up again. And yeah, all I'm doing is just chilling, being fascinated, and letting the crew do what they need to do and giving what I'm supposed to give. That's my only priority in this whole situation. So yeah, we went outside to get some shots at Pullman Square, which was an area I used to spend quite a bit of time at. We did a bunch of different scenes, y'all. They got some of me walking, child. I can't wait to see. Hi. Hey. From here, we went to the park in Huntington, and we let my niece play, and we all three got on the swing together. Sweet little sister, auntie, niece, daughter moment. I love them so much. I'm so glad that they came with me to support me, and I think they had a good time too.
Real quick, cause I'm a bad boy like Will Smith. Yeah, I'm the big bad wolf. You just a scale up piglet. Open up and let me in.
So then we stopped by my friend October's house with her baby girl Legend. Hey Legend, baby. So a week passed, and I somehow convinced my sister and my niece to come back with me again on another journalism trip to Elkins, West Virginia this time. I'd never been. All that crying to be asleep. We made it to the destination, and I was so excited to meet Rel and Kiki. We've been talking on Instagram, but it was so nice to finally meet them in person. And look at this space, y'all. This will soon be the new home of Southern Kitchen, West Virginia. I cannot wait.
slice
cinnamon.
cake.
That's something I would like.
Creamy cheesecake.
So I bought a cookbook with historical recipes from my part of West Virginia for them to go through, and they loved it. We got our pick in. I think the interview went so well.
Good morning, y'all. So it is Tuesday, Wednesday. Girl, I don't know. I'm exhausted. You girl just got out the shower, just washed my hair to try to get up and woke. I'm so tired, y'all. Like, I have been traveling the past 3 weekends in a row, and I'm just like, how did I used to do all this craziness? Like ripping and running up and down the road and just barely getting sleep and just back at it again the next day. Like, I am feeling it. Like, I had to take, I think I worked at my regular job for like 2 hours yesterday, and then I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. Like, not only am I not, awake, but I'm just not interested. I'm disconnected. So definitely had to cut out early, and I just took the day to regroup. And that's what's been going on that's kind of throwing me off too, y'all. It's like I usually would take like a trip on a Sunday and then get back on Monday and have that whole day to just kind of get my space and my apartment together and get well rested again before work on Tuesday at my main job. But yesterday and the past couple weekends, I've been doing things on Monday. So I'm just like jumping back into my day-to-day life. So yeah, your girl couldn't do it yesterday. There's a couple of things going on simultaneously. It's like I'm supposed to be moving to this new program at my main job, and it's been delayed by like 2 months. Like, so just imagine like learning you got picked to go to this new program or whatever at your job, and you're like, oh, okay, and you learn what it all entails. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, like, and you start to identify stressors from where you're at now that will get left behind and you don't have to worry about no more. So you're like, yeah, let's go. Like, I'm ready to do what's new. Like, let's go. Like, and it keeps getting delayed. So you keep having to deal with those same stressors with like no clear indication of like when the last day you'll have to deal with these stressors will be, because it originally was September 1st, and now they saying October going into November. So it's just like, girl, please move me over. I mean, I love my job, but there are certain things about this component, this area I'm working in, that I'm just like, I'm ready to move on. Because the new program I'll be moving to will be a lot more streamlined than the processes I'm having to go through with this one. So please, y'all, please pray good energy. I'm ready to go. Beyond that, our next issue of Black by God is going to be coming out soon, y'all. So I need to keep y'all's eyes peeled for that. So I'm in a crunch time of trying to get all my stories together for that. And then also working on stories for my own publication, Lady Fork. So it's like a lot going on. And I'm always trying to like keep this as updated as I can, especially when I have like a lot of things going on back to back. But yeah, that's enough about that. I just want to get on here and kind of tell y'all where I'm at, where I'm headed, all that good stuff. So anyways, I did enjoy my time in Elkins with Rel and Kiki, and they were so receptive to me, y'all. I love being a Black journalist, working with Black women specifically. Like, as a Black woman journalist, I love working with Black women specifically on these stories. The interviews are always warm and fun and super insightful and really interesting. Like, I like to see how other Black women are living, like, especially in my own state. So I loved linking up with them. We had to reschedule a couple of times leading up to now, but we finally got it, and it was just a great interview. I felt so inspired leaving there once they shared their journey to opening this restaurant with me, and how they were best friends since 5th grade, and how everything aligned for them to even be best friends, and how they're still maintaining that sisterhood, and how the sisterhood has led to this. Because y'all, this restaurant, I'm speaking on it now, like, it's about to take off. Like, they're about to be a hot spot, a hot little drive. I feel like people are going to be willing to make in West Virginia, like, once they open up, because people are going to want to support. And I haven't had a chance to try their food. I got invited for like a special event prior to their official opening day, which is November 5th. And yeah, I kind of want to go because I want to try the food immediately. Like I want to be one of the first people, but we're gonna see what the schedule is given. For now, y'all, I'm just kind of working on my stories, trying to get everything in place because it's like rush time, crunch time, and then once everything is put out there, we celebrate, and it's just this great, happy time of, here's this other major piece of not only like Black art but history that we were able to compile again, and present it to the people that look like us and the people that are in our area and the people that are really thirsty for those stories. So I can't wait, and I'm just having so much fun with the stories I'm working on right now. And I couldn't always say that. At other publications, but I have had a ball, and I love everybody I'm working with. I feel extremely supported. I feel enthused about my work, so I can't really complain. I also have some other things I'm working on, y'all, but I will get into that like at a later date. It's like right now, I think I've planted so many seeds. Like I can't explain it. It's like I've done a couple of collaborations, but I'm waiting on kind of them to drop. It's like I've contributed my part of it by like showing up or giving whatever I needed to give, and it's just a matter of whenever their release dates are. So I feel like after I get all my stuff done with this issue, I'm about to sit back for a minute because I am feeling myself, that sensation of the walls closing in a little bit. Like, girl, you gotta get this stuff done. It's crunch time. I work better under pressure, but I'm ready to chill, y'all. I'm just not in the mindset I was at that younger age where it was just like go, go, go all the time. Like, I'll be ready for a break. Yeah, so I'm excited nonetheless. I can't wait to get these stories out there. There's just so much I want to share with y'all, and I try to pace myself because I don't want to overwhelm nobody, but it's just so much. Beyond that, of course, I got stuff going on in my personal life, like just been dealing with a lot of anti-Blackness within like my family structure, and I talked about it a lot on TikTok. I'm not really wanting to talk about it on here right now. I'm just not quite, like, I'm a little bit, at this point, I'm kind of drained from it because I have been talking about it quite a bit, and right now I just kind of want to process everything that's happened. And I feel like by me putting it on TikTok, it was just kind of like, I need to get this somewhere. I need to get this out somewhere and document this somewhere so that I don't invalidate myself down the road and try to say, oh, well, it wasn't that deep, or it didn't happen like that. And I have a really safe space and community that I've created on TikTok. So yeah, that was the reason for that. I'm not to say I don't have a safe space like on here with y'all, but it was just like, I don't know. It's just like, not right now. Like, not on here right now because I'm trying to do something different with this platform. I'm trying to actually, let this be, I guess, like a showcase of my journalism, and my growth, like my positive growth. Like, I don't really want to fixate too much on the things that are attempting to hold me back because they're not going to. So that's that, y'all. I'm so tired still. Like, I slept all night and I'm still like, I just think I need a little bit of a break in general. That's why I'm just so boggled down. But I'm about to hop off of here, y'all. I got like maybe 2 hours or so before I actually have to go into my remote job, or log on to my remote job, I guess I should say. So I'm about to try to lay down for a minute, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, that's gonna be that. I might simultaneously do some journalism work while I do my main job. And what's crazy is I'll be like, oh, that's too overstimulating. And then I'll be the type to be playing my Switch, listening to music, watching a video, and working, and not have a single complaint. So I think a lot of it, y'all, is just about getting some more discipline in place, because the discipline has just gone, like, she's gone out the window a little bit. And it's because I'm having so many things to fixate on. It's like I'm applying discipline here, but it's causing it to lack discipline over here. I'm applying it here, so I'm having to, retract something over here. So I'm just needing to streamline everything so that I can just power through this period. Because I think that, and I'm gonna speak this into existence for myself, I feel like November and probably till my birthday is going to be a real bring it down,
simmer. I do have some events in October. I'm debating on doing a couple of things, y'all. So y'all gonna get another video from me here soon because I do have some invitations I'm debating on taking people up on for the rest of the month. So maybe some more fun, like less work related stuff would be cool. But I just wanted to share some of my journalism events with y'all again, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.
You thought I was doing you?